Welcome everyone, it's Minitron, and how about we continue the reviewing of Artist Trick gameplay. Okay, let's go. So I spawn on the Gas Heaven, a very good map for survivors. It's pretty big, and that's why it's hard to control for killers. Also, these humongous loops, I mean cars, they're just insanely big. And it's really hard to go around them. And if survivors get to hold forward, they're gonna waste a lot of your time. Here the girl makes mistake of vaulting the window, and that should guarantee me a hit with the bird. Although she just gives me a free hit, that was very generous of her. Here somehow I land another bird, and I can follow up with another one and probably down her. That's exactly what's happening. That's a very early down. So far the game is looking great. They did get rid of my Ruin and Dying. I only have Scorch Hook and a bit of Corrupt left now. The gens are at 5. Got a first hook. And someone is in the main building. Not sure if I want to chase him. I could have probably gotten them with a bird. I was not expecting them to go for the window though. Because they should have just repelled. When they vaulted the window, they gave me a bit of wall hacks and a lot more chances to down them. Although I did screw it up anyway. Here the Kate has been hooked before. Uses Death Heart. And here I am very good with tunneling. Because even if they have decisive, they still have to do 5 gens. And because of the good early game, I can actually afford myself to tunnel immediately. And she also doesn't have decisive, which means I can continue tunneling very soon and probably get this person out of the game very early, which could be very great. Here they're staying on the same gen, letting me hit them with a follow-up bird. Here I should wait after the borrow time and start a hit it. And she gets away. I shouldn't let her get to the main building because it's a very good looping place. I've got a guide for that, by the way. That was a bare miss. I probably could have landed that, and I went the wrong way of the loop. Probably the bear placement was a bit off too, and now she gets to loop the main building, which could be really annoying if she plays it right. She nails the fast vault, and yeah. Now because I hit BT, because I missed a bird, because a person started body blocking, now I'm in a bit of a pickle. She uses Death Heart here. Yet another second chance for her. And here she has a God Palette. Not against artists though. Not against artists. Here I should have looped in the other direction, and that would be a down. It's down anyway, but I lost a bit of time here. And they are working on generators all this time. So the gate is dead, but I have no hooks on anyone else. It's a 3v1 now, so I should be advantageous at this point. Here I can probably get a follow-up hit. That's perfect. I should be down in this goal. But she gets to hold forward around this big loop. I tried to set up birds, but I am losing distance while I'm doing this. And here, it's probably a waste of the birds. Wherever I zone her out, she still makes it to the main building. You can see that the other guy is helping her out with a flashlight, designing birds on her. I think she repelled it herself, but that's a way you can counter the artist if you have a flashlight. Now she gets to loop the main building again, and I understand that I actually screwed up. I lost a lot of distance there trying to shoot her with the birds, and she got herself in a very good place. And the other guy in the distance, the LOD, is working on generators. Okay, I'm not sure where he disappeared. Yeah, he went into the locker, right? I was anticipating head-on. Not sure what he's trying to do here. It was pretty obvious he was in the locker. And here I get a hook, but I need to find someone. I need to find someone to make the other guy go for the rescue. And the gen split is very, very big. So I'm going back without finding anyone. They sneaked up for a rescue, which is really annoying. And here I could risk the decisive, or I could go for LOD, who is running me to the main building. So this is not looking very great now. I need to down them as soon as possible. Instead I use the birds, which I probably shouldn't have. I'm just losing distance here. But maybe I can get a hit here. Yeah, that's a hit because she decided to repel the birds. But I still have to go all across the map to catch up to her. And this is very annoying. Because the other guys are surely working on the last generators now. I should be probably paying attention to the generators on my left. One of them is getting done, I'm pretty sure. Here she repels the birds last second. That was so good of her. She like dodged a bit, anticipating where I'm gonna set up birds. And then, when she actually run through it, she already got them off. I don't know if I had time to go for the Scotch hook here. It would have delayed them a bit, probably. But it doesn't seem like they finished all the generators yet. Now it seems so. And while there was a 3v1, and there was a very good situation for me, now it looks really bad. Because they just finished all the generators, all the 3 people are up. I didn't manage to find anyone going for the rescue to create pressure. And I have 1 person downed, and they're gonna go for the gate. I should not hook this guy whatsoever. It's just a waste of time. I could have made it to the other gate if I didn't hook him. Here I should have slugged them all, because now they can get a 2-man escape if they just open this gate. And they do have time to open this gate, absolutely. She's healthy. I can't do nothing. If she wants to escape, she escapes. And the LOD heals. So at this point, I cannot defend this gate. And I need to hope that LOD goes for the rescue and messes up a bit. But while she loops around this building, she actually gets a huge distance on me, and I cannot drop her anymore. And at this point, there's nothing I can do. They're gonna run very fast, they're gonna have BT, Deckard, Decisive, and whatever. They're gonna just both make it to the exit gate, and there's nothing I can do. This is an absolutely wild game. While I managed to tunnel the person, and this person was absolutely dead at the 3 gens, they still played it so well in the looping department. They hold forward just enough for me to go around. They stealthed going for down hooks just enough for me not to get any proxy camping value, because at the 3v1, if I manage to down hook 1 person, and I managed to I managed to find someone who's going for the rescue, then it's gonna be really bad because while I'm chasing that guy, the other guy needs to get off the gens and get to the rescue. But instead, the other guy always sits on gens, and they play very coordinatedly. They only go for the rescues alone, and they do it very sneakily, and that actually counters that. So I didn't manage to find them going for the rescue, and they all got all these rescues for free, and then I have to chase this LOD all across the map while two people are working the generators. I'm not sure what I could have done at that point. I should have been probably more careful with a lone bird sniping because I lost a lot of distance on that. Could have also not hooked this Quentin at the end game, and I probably could have tunneled the girl a bit faster and more efficient, and I probably would have given me enough time to cover up for the mistakes I made after the girl was dead. So yeah, that was really really lost. That broke my mind a bit, and and that was a pretty good game from Survivor Part.